guys. Merry Christmas in 4 days, or 3. Saturday. So the 24th is 3 days until Christmas. The blue's on. Is this working?
I can hear you now.
All right, so we'll just keep an eye on that little blue light. So if that blue light turns off, we'll just have to...
Okay.
Oh wait, it turned off again. No, are we good? Oh, I didn't see it on camera, but we're good. We're good. Okay, so I'll just repeat some of that I just said. It only took a second. So with the Friendship Keys necklaces kits, we've got 5 of them, and they're all $29 except for the last one. That one is called Treasured. It's $34, and that one comes with a lot of really beautiful filigree and comes with more than the others. And I thought these key kits would be really amazing for if you're going to a New Year's Eve party and you're sick of cooking. You can take this with you. You can keep a key for yourself and give one to the host instead of having to cook another meal. And also really amazing just for any friends' gifts if you're wanting to get ahead of the game for Valentine's Day. I kind of got in the mode of getting my gifts early this year, so maybe I'll do the same thing when it comes to Valentine's Day. So these would be really awesome, not just for your significant other, but you can love your friends too and give your friends Valentine's Day gifts as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about the sales we still have going on our website. We have 60% off all of our plated chain styles. We have 40% off all of the beads still, so if you want to add a pretty bead to these kits, you can pick some of those up. We still have 60% off of our brass charms, which actually would also look really cool on these necklaces. They come with pre-assembled with a clasp, and so you can attach them to any jewelry that you have. So those are really fun gifts as well. And then with the gift cards, we're still doing $25 off of 100. If you don't need them for Christmas, and you can just pick those up for yourself for future shopping this year. And it's basically like giving yourself a discount. So that's a really cool thing. I always do that with places that I love to always shop at, and I know that I'm going to be spending money there. I always pick up their gift card sales because that way you just get the discount. And so you can totally do that with with us today too. And as always, we're doing our master class afterwards, and in that we're going to be doing a really beautiful filigree shaped bracelet, and also going to be showing you how to make our colors, our colored paints, into pearlescent paints. And so that's going to be really fun to watch. And if you want to sign up for that, you can get on the list, and we can hook you up with that. And I think that's. Oh, we also, with these friendship kits, we're selling them as bundles on our website. So you can either pick up the kits in twos on Etsy, or you can pick the focals and keys up separately in bundle kits on our website. So those will come in a chain bundle. You can buy also the key bundle and the filigree and focal bundle. So that's kind of more geared to people who have a lot of our stuff and just need to fill in and pick which items they need. So that's perfect for all you jewelry designers that already have a lot of things. You can just choose what you need from today. So yeah, we can probably go ahead and get started.
I'm going to hand this to you and I'll
Mm-hmm.
come out.
This thing keeps falling on my lap. It's killing me. All right. All right, so I'm just going to jump right in and show you what our moonstone looks like on this beautiful casted key. So this is actually already a complete casting. This vine wrap is already a part of the key, so you get that filigree wrapped look without doing the wrapping. So that is part of our first kit called Be Kind, and this also comes in that kit, and I'll be showing you how to assemble that in just a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to start out. Actually, thank you, perfect. Read my mind. I'm going to start out with moonstone. And I'm just using the same tiny brush that I used last week, and these are just the Master's Touch line. Basically, any smaller brush works well for this. And this is basically just a really simple painted on technique. So I have a decent amount of paint on the paintbrush, and I'm just going to follow the lines and just paint in. And I will end up doing both sides. The vine wraps all the way around the key. So just filling in with the moonstone, and I do like to add in a little more layering in some of the sections.
Jingle bell earrings off.
Yeah, I'm wearing these earrings, which are really awesome and cute, but they kind of jingle right in my ear. All right, I'm actually gonna relieve some of this just lightly. Awesome. There's the first side. And I just used the dark gray side of our Vintaj reliefing block. Gonna flip it over, get more moonstone on my paintbrush. And you can go in pretty heavy because with the moonstone it likes to settle in the cracks, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want it to do. And I think I should actually do these on the edges. Okay. And you can just let it sit for a sec, and then we'll use that reliefing block again. So something we always do is when we're mixing metals, a lot of the times we will take and look at what other chains and pieces we're going to be using. And like for example, since we have a silver chain and a brass focal, we like to add in the silver so it kind of marries those two together. Okay. Just a little highlighting. All right, and that's your first focal in the Be Kind kit. Really beautiful. All right, now this little trick I'm going to show you with our second key in our Be Kind kit is how to make this back loop bead, because this bee is actually a bead. We're going to make it into a pendant. And all I do with that, and with these big rings, I actually just use my hands for this. So I'm just going to pull one side towards me, one away, and just going to loop that through like so. Let's get some of this dust off of the back. Okay. Same thing, one towards us, one away. And now we're just going to get that second ring in there. Okay, and so those are our double loops. And then I'm just going to take my chain nose pliers with a couple of rings. So I'm going to open that, and we're going to double ring the key onto this bottom loop. Just gives it that really pretty dimension. Actually, you want to open this a little more, and then just slide it through both of your pieces. All right. And don't know where that came from. And there you go. Okay, so those are both of the focals of the Be Kind kit. All right. So we're going to be doing this one next. This is our Faith Angel kit. All right. I actually am going to just show you guys exactly how we've done it here. I'm going to quickly show you another example of wrapping. So you can wrap this beautiful filigree around the top of the key, or you can just glue it on with resin. So this is the wrapped look. And then I'll show you how to glue it on, which is even simpler. Okay, so just like you'd be creating a loop with your wire for a bead loop, you're gonna pull this towards you and start looping it around. Can you go get Mom? All right. All right, and so there's our loop. Okay. So for this guy, I'm going to be opening the ring, one towards us, one away, and just loop that through. I'm just getting this all prepared so that once we resin it, it will just be done. All right.
Well, make sure you tell everybody that the reason we're not talking in the background is because a lot of people have asked for the video techniques, and it's a lot of you. All technique.
So I like to just place the resin on the key.
That's a better way of doing it, I think, right?
Then through it, or what?
Yeah, I like it both ways. Popping it on and through.
So I think what she's saying is she put the resin through the top. So you can either place your filigree and then add the resin in, or you can put the resin on first and then place the filigree on top.
And you can explain how it holds. Like you have to see through it.
Yeah.
To
So
bond.
yeah, with the UV resin, we can get that to. The way that works is when you can see the resin, it actually works with a UV. The UV is kind of turning it into a glue. So if everything is covered and there's no light coming to the resin, that means it's not going to adhere together because it's not going to harden. Okay, so I've added the resin in, and now we're just going to cure it on the lamp.
Seeing those amazing fingerprints. Yeah, maybe you can show in here how you can't really see it. You can't really see the resin after it's on, but there's a super, super strong bond.
Yeah, you can kind of see it right there, but it's actually pretty. It gives some shine to your
glisten.
Yeah, a little bit of shine to your piece. I don't know if I had that on long enough. Yeah, it looks like I did. So you don't even need it to cure for very long in the piece. So that is attached and on really strong, and that's not going anywhere. And if you want to, you can go in and add more resin in if you want to make it look more like a pooled effect.
Oh, you can even put little jewels
really like
in there.
that. Yeah, that would be beautiful.
I should get a couple.
Sure.
That'd
Yeah,
be
you
so
can grab
fun.
a couple.
Do you want to put a little
Of course.
dot in there? What color?
Any color. You pick.
I'll pick a couple little, Mike's favorite color. Right here. How about those?
Okay. I might just cover.
Oh, Peggy says she wants to buy from us and not from Hobby Lobby. Well, we are working towards something. We just won't say what it is. Does that give it away?
Probably. I don't know.
It may take a while, but we're getting closer. Let's just say that.
All right. So what I did, using this resin as glue, I went ahead and just put some off on
that's
my
smart.
on my paint tray, and then I'm going to. I think it'd be cool if they were kind of down the middle.
Both of those, all three of those recesses, I love those.
Yeah, I thought about putting it on the flower, but I think I'm gonna just put it. I want to keep the flowers showing because it's pretty. So I'm gonna pick that up.
Aw, I love that.
Okay. Do you want more or just one?
No, that's great.
I think
just
one looks
like
really
a little
pretty.
hint of, do you want me to stick that under the UV lamp over here while we move on?
Sure.
All right, we'll put that on the end one. It's holding in nicely.
All right. Now we're going to be showing you this. Actually, I don't even need to show them this because this is just adding.
Connie said she can't find the kits on our website. So I put all of the links in the comments. The 5 kits are on Etsy, which is the actual full necklace. But we have bundles on our website where you can buy all of the chain that we're showing, all of the keys that we're showing, and all of the all of the focals that we're showing. So just go up in the comments and you'll see all the links. Hopefully that helps.
All right, so this guy, all we did was just attach the angel to the bottom of that broken key.
Oh, and Tracy was saying on that little flower you just did with the
we could
rhinestone,
paint.
you
I
could
saw
put a little
that.
paint. Love that.
I can show you that at the end. Or actually, I'll do it on this one.
Yeah. And that's the whole point, is you can just keep going and going and going and just make these however you want. However you want them to look. I think you should show your amazing tray right there.
We show it every time.
Love it.
Okay.
And there's your little pool of resin. That's all you did there, was have that little...
Okay, just going to dry off my paintbrush. And let's just do the little flower areas.
And would you say this is more of like a little dry brush technique that you're doing right now, or
Yeah.
just kind of just putting it
Just
on?
light dry dusting of it.
Oh yeah, that's, I mean, and look, that just popped the whole key.
Yeah, and I'll do a little bit down here too. And let's do, I'm going to get that off of there. Sometimes I just use my finger instead of using the reliefing block when it's still wet. Okay.
And that's why our fingers look so great at the end of the lives.
Yeah, they never look good. All right, here is the topaz. I'm just going to use that to blend around and kind of make a pop.
I like how you put it up on some of the other parts of the key too, just to pull it through.
Yeah, I like to make it just look kind of organically done.
Tracy said she has a whole collection of keys in her dresser, so she just needs to start going crazy with those keys and giving them away.
Yeah, I was thinking that with these keys that we're doing today, you could create a whole small business where it's literally just making keys. Just key necklaces or keys for keychains.
Well,
and you just make all different really beautiful unique, because people, when they're shopping, they really like having a niche and having less options. So I think that's a good business tip when you're creating your small business.
Well, there's that one company that was just called, I think, the Giving Keys, right? All they
yeah.
sold were keys. Julie said she doesn't even bother with nail polish anymore. So she must have like confetti nails from paint and
Oh, yeah.
everything.
So with this one, you could go ahead and add another, actually I could do it. Might as well just do it since I've got a bunch of resin right here. And then you can cure it. We'll show it at the end. So I'm just going to take my bead awl.
Oh yeah, and there's that one.
Okay. Oh, awesome. All right, here we go. So we're going to cure that, and this is that one just with the single.
Plain.
And that looks so beautiful just on its own. And I really just love using resin as a glue. It's just the easiest, most satisfying thing to just
Instant.
not have to worry about it drying or anything.
On your fingers,
That
sticking
looks
together.
Really amazing. Okay, cool. I love that.
And here's this one. That's already
Okay.
cured.
Awesome. That looks so cool.
Love that.
Yeah, you could get crazy with these. All right, moving on to our reflection kit. These are the two that come in the reflection kit.
And I think I went a little heavy on the resin,
Sure.
but I like the way it pulled up. It was really pretty.
Yeah, I can get a little lighter on that when we were making it. So with this, we really wanted to just make this kit very simple, or this technique simple for you. You can get crazy and wrap all around your key. I'm wearing that, I think.
Yeah.
Or you can just take the filigree that's included and just fold it right
Why
in
don't you
half.
just quickly wrap it? You can show the wrap, and then you can show the fold. So we don't
Okay,
have
I'll
to
need
take it off your
another.
neck.
I'll need another key. This one. Another one of the silver
Yep.
love keys.
Okay.
So usually when we wrap, we kind of just lay out where we think it's going to look cool, pretty much. And so I like going along with matching the curve of this swirl right here, along with the love portion, the main portion of this key. And so I'm just going to match those and bend that around like that.
I love how you're just doing it with your fingers.
Yeah, that's the easiest way for some of the spots for me, although I will go in with these pliers here.
So you're kind of just shaping with your fingers and then pulling back around.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very buttery metal. Back out a little bit.
Okay, so
And there's really
now I'm
no
gonna
wrong or
pinch.
right way, is there?
Yeah, definitely not. We could do a couple. Actually, I could wrap another one, but and then
Oh, you could make a bail out of that top.
yeah,
Just
we
roll
could.
it over.
Like that.
Yeah, or you could go down on the side because it looks like it's slipping off to the
Yeah,
left,
I need it
doesn't it?
to be a hold for it, so I'm just gonna wrap it back over the top like that.
I love that. It's so pretty. Kind of like a free-form filigree wrapping. Oh, that's gorgeous. Now what does the other side look like? Yeah, so pretty. And there's plenty of room for you to put your jump ring through still.
And I'll just show another wrap actually.
So we need another key after that.
Sure, we'll take one more. And the filigree if we have it. We just wanted to show you guys how many different ways there are to, let's see, how about we try, we could do that. Let's do something like, I'm going to do this, and then bend.
I'm going to try to get
just start twisting. Okay, so I've twisted that with my fingers, and now I'm just going to pinch with my chain nose pliers.
Oh, I'm glad Tracy got her Cyber Monday order.
Okay, and I'm going to use this one to
Oh, I love that.
hold it even better. Keys are really easy to wrap because they're a flat surface, so you kind of know where it's going to end up. And I'm going to leave that out because I think that's pretty.
Can
so
you
that's
hold
another.
it in your hand and I will come in on that. Okay, so it's got a similar look to this one you're going to resin, right?
Yeah.
It's got a similar look, but then you don't have to use resin. But I love how it winds all the way down. I also love using resin.
Yeah, there's a million different ways you can do this. So now I'm going to show you the simplest way. And we're just going to fold this in half. And we're going to fold it right here above this 1, 2, 3, third swirl. And I'm just going to take the needle nose pliers.
Can you try
and
to
start that?
hold more of the filigree? And I know the angle is really bad. I think I might just pick it up for this one. There we go.
Okay, and now I'm just folding it in half. And, or wait, how did we do it on there? Oh yeah, we folded it before, so we folded it before the third. So I'm going to undo. You can see how easy it is to redo your work with these. And I'm going to start bending here instead. And that will help us get
And
that
there really is
folded in
no
half.
wrong or right way, is there?
Right. Okay. And now I'm going to place that on here. Okay. I'm going to pinch it together. Okay, so that's holding nicely, but to solidify it, we're just going to add the resin right on top. Ooh. I'm just going to put a little bit here and here. I'm just going to do an even coating in all the cavities, and then I'll spread it around with the bead awl.
Yeah, I think that's all I did. And then it was plenty, just like a couple little dots.
Oh, for sure.
You could even put jewels in there.
Do you have any?
Yes. What would you like?
Maybe some of those like topaz color ones would be pretty.
Oh, I
do
think
a
we used
little-
all those up.
Just pick whatever.
Okay. I'll use like a midnight. How about this
I'm gonna
color?
do more
Is that really
because
pretty?
I want it to look like a resin-y kind of. Yeah.
Do you want several little jewels in there or just one?
Yeah, I'll take I'll take a couple.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to use my pliers to pick this up. I'm going to put one here. Actually,
I think Tracy
it's
has
a little big.
I think Tracy
that's
has
cool.
strong earlobes because she said she thinks the keys with the filigrees would make great earrings. Hey, I agree. I think they'd be incredible. If you use the little keys, then it wouldn't bother you at all, I don't think.
Here's another one we found we can add in.
Hmm.
I'm going to take this out and add a little more resin behind it.
Oh, yeah. Aurora was saying you could put, make an enamel effect with the resin and vintage paints in the, like a stained glass look. That'd be really beautiful. We should do that on one of them.
So, resin, like in between the filigree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think it'd look great.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get, the hardest part is picking these up sometimes. Okay. Put that there. And this will be a really fun, go. Okay, we're going to cure that.
All right.
All right, moving on. While that cures, we'll just show you the next piece in our reflection kit. And we've got this really gorgeous butterfly. We've had this one around for years. I think this was one of the very first pieces we opened Vintaj
For sure.
with. Okay.
Ooh, look at, okay, these two cavities right here are asking for,
Yeah, that's for sure.
just
Let's
asking
do it.
for it. Now that one we put moonstone
Do we want to
on
do
first.
moonstone on
we
first?
don't have to.
Yeah, let's just leave it off if we're
And
going to be
see.
doing the...
Yeah. For a different look.
Yeah,
Because everybody knows how to put the paints on.
for sure. All right, so I'm going to make sure I'm centering its head in the hole of the key.
And leaving enough room for a jump ring if they want in the middle. Otherwise,
Yep.
they could do the sides.
Exactly. Okay.
Then that should be all you need, right? It's just a couple little drops. And I think Jean brought some...
Yep, we got some really pretty crystals. Let's do
Oh, yeah.
these.
Could you imagine trying to do this with like super glue? You would be sticking it everywhere. Oh, I love that.
Cool.
Oh, you could put some patina colors on that too.
Yeah, we'll wait till we get the
Yep.
resin
All right,
on it.
here's that.
Okay, I'll put that here. All right. So yeah, basically what's happening, I'm just gonna explain to you guys, if I can see it on camera here. Right there. Oh my gosh. Trying to show here. Okay, on the camera here, see that 54? So the resin, the way it's working is it's touching both the pieces, both the butterfly and the key right now. So what's happening is it's hardening and adhering them together. So that's how the resin works as a glue.
Mando's wondering what the name of the color of the crystal was, and I have no idea. I think it's a D-Light series from that Australian, or not, I mean Australian, that Austrian crystal company that we can't say the name of.
Which is so weird. Let's be honest. Okay.
But they are amazing.
Yeah, they are amazing crystals. Okay, so that's super gorgeous. I love that, and I feel like I would
love
wear
it
it.
just like that, even.
I would wear it all the
I don't
time.
even think you have to do.
The paint?
Yeah.
I'll just do the hole punch off the bottom so we can show how nice it is to punch holes through the...
Oh, you could paint. Ooh, this would be pretty to put a
Oh,
little.
yeah.
You can't do with a normal key that you can do with ours. It's
This
punch
is
the
true,
holes.
ladies.
Yeah, okay, so here...
Let's talk about the nature of these keys and how easy they are to punch.
Yeah, these
because
keys are pewter castings that are plated. So that makes it really easy to customize and add holes.
You'd have to use a screw down punch for a regular key, and it would take forever because it's a steel key.
Yeah, so you could see how easily that went through.
And
It's like
that's-
butter.
Fine pewter.
And so this just has a little bit of an edge, so I'm just going to clip that off.
Some of that will come off with the jump ring too.
Okay. And then just going to do that, and we're good. And let's add this jump ring, or get the jump ring ready for that piece there. So I'm going to kind of match the colors that are happening in there. And so the topaz and fire opal are here.
Tracy said you can use a
Fire opal
crayon
and
to
tone
pick up the
topaz.
crystals.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. Because it's just like has enough moisture to hold it
Yeah.
and shape. That's interesting.
The wax, probably. I think they make little wax styluses too that you can
cool.
use.
All right, so I'm going to do a little ombre effect down this. Start with the fire opal and then mix together the topaz and fire opal to get this in between color.
Peggy was asking if we can get the tool from us, and I'm assuming it's the hole punch pliers. And yes, just go on the tools portion. I'll also put it in as a link later when I'm.
I think everything we're using is Vintaj except for this paintbrush.
Yeah, and we are working on a detail brush set right now.
Then I'm going to leave the end like that. And I'm actually going to just wipe some of this off because it's looking a little intense for me. Okay. Cool.
Oh, that's really pretty.
And now I'm going to use this oval jump ring of ours and loop the leaf. So, okay, now we're through. And actually I'm going to take this out and just make the hole a little bit bigger with my bead awl.
I think just the edges there probably got a little.
It's a bigger jump ring too.
Oh yeah, that is a really big one, and I love that about the pewter keys because they're plated with the USA fine plating. But I love that you can make the holes bigger very easily just with your bead awl.
Okay, so we've strung that. And I'm going to string the next. It's really pretty.
Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
So you can
awesome.
see how different they look.
Yeah, that's pretty. So yeah, there's so many things you can do with these kits. You can follow us in what we're doing, or you can just go wild with them. Okay.
So here's that piece right here. And something I was going to say is, you see how off balance the rhinestone looks? Here's a jump ring, and you can use the jump ring as a little tiny bezel to set the rhinestone or the stone in the future.
Yeah, just a little bit bigger of a jump ring.
Yep, a little bit bigger jump ring. That's kind of a trick. You just resin that in all at the same time, and you use it as a little tiny bezel cup. And that's something, a technique like that is probably something we're going to show in a master class.
All right, so this one here is our wisdom kit.
I love this owl and I love this key together. There's a little tiny dragonfly in that key if you can see it. That is just such a beautiful piece. And we actually, Jean, did you make that key originally? I can't remember.
No, you made
I
that.
made it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
This is another one like the first key. The first key, we have the wrapped vines. It's right here. So these are both castings.
and they're cast together that way.
So you don't have to wrap this. It's already done for you.
You can show that one. What it looks like without the paint.
Well, I'm going to be painting it. So
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
we will be looking at it
Yeah.
right now. Okay. So I'm going to do...
When we first cast those, we used Vintaj filigree and wrapped them around actual vintage keys, probably something similar to Tracy's collection. Oh, those two colors will be great with maybe some moonstone. That'd be
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Kind of like a moonlit night type thing.
Cool. So I'm going to use these three colors just because that's what's sitting here, and I think they'll look cool together. Moonstone, lapis, and it's not written, but this is topaz.
That's an old one. Before we got our fancy better labels.
Prototyping.
Okay.
Hey, sun's popping through.
Yay.
There'd be a little skipping Mackie's steps.
Keep that for later.
Oh, that'll look
That'd
beautiful.
be pretty. Okay, so here's my tiny paintbrush. I'm getting cleaned off and nice and dry. Okay.
Do you feel like this is like the ultimate coloring experience right here when you do this, when you're painting in all the little details on the pieces?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm just trying to get this on screen, the mixing up here. Okay, here we go. So I'm making a green here with the topaz and lapis.
Marcy had to go to the chiropractor because she made 200 plus gingerbread men. Good for you. See, now you should have just painted them and that would have been less work, right, Mac? Not tasting as good though. That metal, it's a little crunchy when you eat it.
Okay, I'm just trying to decide what to do with the owl. Maybe I'll
I'm
make
gonna back
the-
out a little bit for you here. There you go. See that beautiful paint tray that I love so much.
I'm
What
just gonna
color are
make
you
a
putting in on the owl?
green owl. I'm just
Oh,
dry
yeah.
brushing
Emerald?
it, and No, I made it.
Oh.
It's lapis and topaz.
Oh, wait, how did I even miss that? That's
don't know.
beautiful color.
Cool. Uh-oh, I've got a icky on our background. All right, now topaz. Just gonna make a little faded leaf.
Pretty.
And any color that I still have on my brush, I'm just gonna use it also on the owl.
Can you
kind of like
pull
leftovers?
Your hand? I know it's hard. Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to pick up the camera because I
will.
can't really.
Oh, that's kind of coming off. All right, I'm gonna pick that up. Oh yeah, yeah, because you'll want to see the whole detail portion.
Now I'm getting some more green on the top of that leaf.
Love it.
And gonna just take what's left over on my brush back here. Okay. Maybe we'll make them have a blue belly.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You could even do like a snow owl, or there's so many different things you could do with the owl. Sky's the limit. Because
Yeah, we're going fantasy, kind of fantasy looking owl.
Love that. Jean, how many paint colors do we have, and then how many combinations can you make?
Oh my
It's
goodness.
like endless.
I did, are there 25 regular colors, and then there's 8 metallics and 2 glazes? Is that about right?
You could
Off the top of my head,
hundreds and hundreds of combinations.
since we're not streaming anywhere else or using the internet so that we can give the best signal.
Yeah. Oh, I really like that pop of color there.
And that will settle into the cracks. And I think making some little pink, I'm going to add in fire opal and topaz to make a little coral
Corally.
color on the little flower.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And the nose. Doot, doot.
And the little feet, the little talons. Oh, I could do this all day
There.
long. I mean, not hold the phone. 'Cause I'm going to put it down now.
Cute. Okay.
Love it.
So obviously paint possibilities are endless. Should I show them how cool this owl looks as painted as a snow owl quick? Because we're almost done.
Can. Yeah.
Well, I guess we still have these, but I'll put that in because that would be cool for you guys to see. So then we just hung them together.
Talk about the owl for a second, because that's Green Girl Studios.
Yeah, so we love pairing Green Girl Studios with our findings and focals. I just feel like it's the most fantastical little pairing.
Cynthia is amazing. She's so talented.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to make this into a snow owl. I just need
Do you need any other colors?
yeah, just the marble and sandstone.
Yeah, you could even put a tiny bit of earth.
Oh yeah, earth if it's there.
So this owl is fine pewter with 10 karat gold plating.
Perfect. Thank you.
This is the 10 karat gold plating finish that's in the kits.
Okay, earth, marble, sandstone.
Maybe 14. Okay.
This one says 10.
Okay. I'm gonna get my paints.
And about the kits, these are phenomenal discounts. Like, we go ham for you guys. Kind of our CFO, who's also our brother, because you know we're a family company, and he always is like, "What?" when we suggest what we should sell the bundle for, but then he's like, "Okay," and we're very persuasive. But I think most of them they average out to be like 60-70% off of the retail. So whenever you're buying a bundle or a kit, you're getting a phenomenal deal. And that really helps to be able to buy your things, especially when you're crafting for a business. You want to tell them about your fun sales at the cute Huckle and Sage?
Yeah, I've been selling some of my leftover boutique jewelry. I owned a boutique right before COVID. I need you to hold the camera.
Yep, sorry.
I've been selling some stuff there. So even we have our little side things.
Oh. It's just the cutest little boutique in Horseshoe Bend, Idaho. And it's called Huckle and Sage. And she's one of our neighbors. And she wanted some handmade jewelry from local artists. And Mackie said, "Hey, I can help." So you're just putting a layer of the marble on first.
Yep.
And this is going to be a little more realistic.
Yeah, I'm not looking at a picture or anything, but kind of what you would envision as a
Snow angel or
snowy barn owl.
Cindy Gilmer said she collects Green Girl pieces and they're like little toys. I agree.
Oh, that's so true.
We have a huge selection of Green Girl pieces on our website, and they're in amazing finishes. There's 10 karat gold, 14 karat gold, bronze, copper. I mean, they're not all in all the finishes, but a lot of them have a lot of finishes. And that's something that we worked with Cynthia on, was to provide these in casting and plating finishes, because that's what we love to do most.
Now I'm taking the earth and just dusting it in kind of the lower points to add some dimension.
That's a nice big hole at the top for your coiled jump ring. I mean, coiled eye pin or head pin.
I want to add a little more
Do we have a bead in that, Jean?
white on top.
For the bottom of that owl? That is so pretty. So you can
Okay.
either coil the bottom or put a bead.
Here's
Right?
the snowy barn owl.
That looks awesome.
Okay. All
He's
right.
so pretty.
So also part of this kit is this beautiful feather and filigree.
Are we having a sale on Green Girl pieces right now?
No, but they are, if you buy the bundle that has them in it,
Okay, Jean
that's
was...
where you get the sale.
Yeah, Jean was saying if you buy the bundle that we put in the comments, there are quite a few. All of these Green Girl pieces that you see Mackie demonstrating with are part of the bundle on sale because they're part of the bundle.
Can you zoom out a little bit?
Yeah.
So this is our second key part of that kit, and it comes with a feather and this beautiful filigree connector, and we just hung them all together to make a pendant.
And that was an easy one, because just hanging.
Yeah. I just keep looking at how cool these look
I
and
know.
how different they can be.
Yeah.
The colored version and the white version. How fun would it be to just get a whole lineup
Well,
of them
here's
and then
this
just do all the different colors?
And this is a different color combination of the keys too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
In love. Thanks, Amanda. I agree. Magical.
So these are the treasured kit, and so you can see why this one's a little more expensive. They're just really elaborate, beautiful items.
And these actually come with this chain right here.
So this is the chain that's included in the treasured kit, and you're going to get that chain on both of those if you're buying the kit from Etsy.
Yeah, and there's enough chain for two 24-inch necklaces, key necklaces.
All right, so I'm going to show this is a pretty simple technique, and we're just going to be bending this in half.
And that actually bends right at the fold. You can just
It will
do
go
it.
on
Yeah,
its own?
it just
Okay.
goes. Here, I'm gonna bring that in on your hand so they can show how this just bends right in half, right at the flowers with your hands. And then after you bend it in half, then you can use the pliers to straighten it out and to make sure it's perfect.
So we're just going to be squaring off the top of this key. And again, using the resin as a glue.
I love that key so much. It's just so ornate. And I really love using the reliefing block on it.
Yeah, see, I kind of did a little marring here. So we're gonna take the reliefing block and just fix that. I'll fix it by making it look like I did it on purpose.
That's always my little cheat trick, is if I've scuffed up any of the metal, I just keep going. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. And these I just left as they were. This one is so fast, it's just fold and resin.
Yep.
Fold and resin. Do you want me to put that under the light?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, this might be my favorite one of the whole day. Okay. And I have, you're going to want to back out for this.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to show the side angle of what you're doing, what it is?
Yeah, just a sec. Let me grab the things.
Okay. I'm going to pull this out. You can do this later if you want to. That looks really cool on the silver, actually.
I know. All right, so we're going to be flattening this filigree right here. So we can easily attach everything together. So there's a back on it as well, and that's resined on as well. So for this part, I'm just going to
Kind of has a whole different look, doesn't it?
okay. So I just need this key, but I think I saw an extra in one of these. There we go. Okay. So we're going to glue. Glue with resin to start. It's doing it again.
That's smart, just putting it onto some kind of...
I'm just going to focus it in the center here. Okay. Can cure that.
Okay, here's this guy. So you can resin, either side, both sides. One would hold, but here, let me back out a little bit. There you go. You could even put like little jewels in that.
This one was so ornate already.
I know.
Didn't really need much else. All right, are we gonna make that cab?
Yeah.
So that worked amazing as a little glue, and that looks pretty on its own, but we're gonna make this really cute little sparkly cab. Okay, so for this, we're just gonna do a teeny bit of glitter. Just gonna put a little bit in.
Oh, I
with my
like how you're
beetle.
putting it right down in first, because sometimes I put it in after the resin, and
I'm gonna do both.
Oh. Oh, front and back.
Yeah, center, back, just kind of get it in there.
And it's just like a little
just
tiny hint
faint.
of sparkle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna cure that. All right, and I'm just gonna hang the key off the bottom. Next.
And that key is fun because you can you could probably just do a silver or a gold or any color key, or just leave it as it is.
Yeah. So there's that step done for when we're ready.
Wow, that
And
took forever, Mac.
Yep. I'm gonna just leave that off because we don't really need it.
Yeah, and you know what?
You can save it for a component up here in your necklace.
Yeah, and
Or
we
do it here.
also did put some Nouveau silver on that key in the very beginning. So you can color that key just for, so you can see this one has like a little bit of the silver on it, front and back. So there's so much you can do. All right.
Okay, here's our cute little glittery cab that we just made. And I'm gonna quickly
Oh yeah, I made the mistake of putting way too much on that second one with my bracelet yesterday.
Yeah,
You don't
you
need
don't
much,
need
do
that
ya?
much resin when you're doing these things.
So you just put a tiny bit on, right?
Yeah, it doesn't need much.
Show the side dimension of that. It's so pretty. It's just hard to tell in person how cool these little sparkly resin cabs are, and how they can just really dress up your pieces. You can put one of those resin cabs on anything. We just chose to do it on that one.
So cute. Okay. All right. And that is how you do the final key in our treasured key set.
And here's this one.
Yep, so both of these are coming in the treasured key set, and we still have this piece left over. So you can put that on the back of this, or you can hang it above one of the pieces. And also in the website, on the website, included in the keys bundle, you're getting this bonus. This is also Green Girl Studios, and it's one of my favorite items of theirs, but it's a butterfly key, and it's just so whimsical and beautiful, and just looks so good with all the rest of the key set.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always so apprehensive when the camera turns back around because I've all been all sweating and like super intense. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're really excited about these friendship keys, and we hope that you find somebody special to. What do you want me to hold them up?
Like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just do a quick preview of all the fun pieces. What her desk looks like afterwards. It's great.
Maybe I'll just hold a bunch of them. I
Oh,
did all
yeah.
up in my hands so you can see them all together.
Love this one.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
And this one. Can't get enough of these.
And there's more too.
I know.
These we did.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That one was so cool. And we did this.
Gorge.
There's more, but yeah, there's just a few of these gorgeous keys.
And it's vintage.etsy.com, and you'll find all of the sets on that, and also go back in the comments because I posted the links. But yeah. Oh, and then we can show the one close up of what you're wearing. And that's another one of those wrapped things.
Okay, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to join our master class. We're going to be learning that beautiful filigree bracelet. And what did you say? And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Everyone's always wording things to me. They think I'm like, have sonic hearing, but I don't. So thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.